Hi Sprouts! For your writing activity today, you are going to be working on your invention presentation. At this point, hopefully you have made or started to make your invention, and next week you will be presenting your invention in our open studios. So today we are going to work on writing our presentation, and then you will have plenty of time to practice before we have our open studios on Tuesday. So let's look at what we have for today. Our first one says, my invention is. So this one's pretty simple. What is your invention? My invention is a blanket that will protect me. So that's what I'm going to write. A blanket that will protect me. Now I'm doing my best handwriting when I write this so that when I am doing my presentation, I can use this and read this as notes in case I forget anything. So my first one, my invention is a blanket that will protect me. My second one is, it is inspired by. Now all of your inventions are inspired by either a plant or an animal, some type of organism that we can find out in the world. So my invention is inspired by a cactus, and more specifically the thorns on a cactus. So it is inspired by the thorns on a cactus. So mine was inspired by a plant, yours might be inspired by an animal. So it is inspired by the thorns on a cactus. Our next one says, I wanted to make this invention because. Why did you want to make it? What's the reason behind this invention? You could have made anything, but you made this invention. Why? So I wanted to make this invention because sometimes I do not want to be touched and I just want to curl up in a blanket and be in a ball, and if I have thorns on a blanket, nobody's going to touch me. So I wanted to make this invention because sometimes I want to be alone and not touched. So that's my reasoning for making this invention. I wanted to make this invention because sometimes I want to be alone and not touched. Now the last one just says my invention, and that's because you are going to describe what your invention does. So what is it that your invention does if it was really made out of, metal or whatever that makes your invention work? What does it do? So my invention has thorns on the outside that will poke anyone who tries to touch me. So I wanted to make it super clear so that when I'm presenting my invention, people know exactly what it does. So my invention has thorns on the outside that will poke anyone who tries to touch me. So that's what my invention does if it was a real invention that was really working. I cannot wait to see what presentation you come up with for your invention. Now that you have your presentation right now, you can practice this presentation as many times as you want. You can do it in front of your mom, you can do it in front of your dad, you can do it in front of grandparents, you can do it in front of siblings, you could do it in front of stuffies, you could do it in the mirror and just talk to yourself. But go ahead and practice as many times as you want so that when we do have open studios, you are ready. I'm so excited to see your presentations. Bye.